Happy Sunday. I'm sitting out to the cemetery making the voiceover for part of this video. If you want to see what we did on Saturday, go check out my videos. I believe I might have a short one and a long version of the videos, but I ended up getting up at 10 a.m. on Sunday. I just couldn't sleep the night before, didn't even go to bed until 1 a.m. But I decided I don't want to spend my weekends in the house or at home at both days. So I ended up going over to Trap Pond State Park. My son was at home doing a project for school and my husband was outside doing work. So I decided to just go over and do one of the smaller trails by myself. And from here, I ended up going over to Foodlion. The prices are just insane. I didn't even have a list. I tried to make up a small list before I left because we were out of breakfast foods. We were out of vegetables. We had used the last bag salad the night before. So I just needed to restock on little stuff like bread, things like that. Once I get in there, I realized it was Easter Sunday, so there was that. But it was a nice day. It was super windy. Had to keep my jacket on the whole time because it was a little cooler in the trees. But it was still a nice walk. I listened to a podcast while I was out there, which I've been a little behind on here lately. And just kind of walked, slow, didn't rush. And ended up going into the nature center. I didn't realize they were open. So the nature center at Trap Pond right now is open Wednesday through Sunday, and apparently once the weather, I guess summertime hits, they're open 7 days a week. But it was pretty neat in there. I didn't even realize that they had these little things. It's not very big in there, but it was cute for little kids. They have restrooms all throughout the park, so that's nice. And from here I ended up, like I said, going over to Foodlion. Still spent quite a bit of money, which was ridiculous, but I did clip my coupons before I went in and clip my Ibotta account items that I might get. And you'll see by my cart that, yep, she didn't have a list. Because I was also hungry when I went. So it was very hard not to buy a bunch of stuff, but just picked up a couple things for my son to have for snacks and lunches this week as well. Here's my cart. Yeah. Now that was a pain in the behind. Coming in this late with all these people. No list. When you see my cart, you're gonna be like, yep, she didn't have a list. But I think I got dinner taken care of at least for half the week. I forgot it was Easter this weekend, so I didn't even buy anything for Easter dinner. But I kept looking at it. I was like, wow, they got a lot of hams out. They don't normally have hams out. And so my second round around the store, trying to figure out dinner for the rest of the week, I said, oh shoot, it's Easter this weekend. That's why. So I grabbed a ham. I already have noodles at home. I don't know what kind of noodles. It might not be macaroni noodles, but it's some kind of noodles. So I got cheese and another little thing of milk. So I did get a rotisserie chicken. So we'll have that for dinner tomorrow. It's a pack of 4 ciabatta sub rolls, just little rolls. And Tuesday we'll have steak on the grill. I got potatoes. I'm just probably gonna make smashed potatoes like I did last weekend. I got 2 sweet potatoes because we do have salmon in the freezer, so I'll probably do salmon and shrimp for Wednesday night. For my son, we'll do shrimp and salmon, roasted sweet potato. I had a broccoli I got scrapple, sausage, some microwavable bacon. Yeah, nothing crazy. But you'll see. Still ended up being $200 something, but again, I couponed and I had $13 in shop and save money that I earned the other night. So I was able to use that. If you download the Foodlion app, this is where you find your shop and save items, and this is how you earn the items. And this was my receipt. I saved $42.85.